Take a look at John 14, verse 12. In the upper room at the Last Supper, Jesus said this to his disciples: "Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father." Now, this is not a verse that a lot of pastors or YouTubers talk about too much, but it is powerful for you. Think about this. He said, whoever believes in me. That's you and I, because we believe in Jesus. You and I will do the works that he was doing. And what did he do? Healed the sick, occasionally raised the dead. He had the guts to travel from town to town and preach good news to strangers. And Jesus believes that you can do those things, that you will do those great things that he did. And wait, there's more in this verse. He says, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. Jesus said that you are able to do greater things than he did. Well, have you? Have you done greater things than what Jesus did? You might think, oh, no, I haven't. I mean, what's greater than healing the sick and raising the dead? Now, some Christians believe that this verse refers to the missionary work that has been done over the past 2,000 years. Many Christians believe that the greater things he refers to is the missionary work that evangelists and missionaries have done all over the world. And that may be a fair understanding of the greater things in John 14:12. But here's the thing. You and I, and many of us, have never been missionaries or evangelists. And he said in the beginning of that verse, whoever believes in me will do these great things and greater things. Whoever. That's not exclusive to full-time missionaries, evangelists, Bible translators. It refers to all of us who are Christians, who are disciples of Jesus. Whoever believes in me, he said, will do the works I have been doing and will do even greater things. Clearly, Jesus believes in you. He believes in your ability to do the things he did and greater things than he did. And again, you might think, well, I haven't done even the things that he did, let alone greater things. Well, think about this. Jesus had many disciples when he walked the earth, but many of you have raised children. Jesus never raised kids. He never stayed up all night holding a sick child. He didn't have to. If he was near someone sick, he would just lay his hand and speak the word and the person was healed, right? Not true in our life experience. So Jesus never stayed at the bedside of someone who was sick all night or someone who was dying all night, watching their last moments in this world. And perhaps you have. Jesus did a lot of great things, but he never taught a son what it means to be a man. Never taught a son what it means to be a father, a husband. He never had a daughter to teach how to cook, how to sew, or how to be a mom. Perhaps you have. He never took care of nieces and nephews. Perhaps you have a niece or a nephew. He never took care of grandchildren while mom and dad are working. Perhaps you have. Now, I love Jesus. Don't get me wrong. He is the King of Kings. He is the Lord of Lords. In this same chapter, in John chapter 14, verse 6, he said that he is the way, the truth, and the life. And I agree. No one comes to the Father except through him. Not a religion, not a philosophy, not simply a life change. He is the way, for sure. But there are a lot of things that you have done with your life that Jesus in 33 years never did. If you're a mechanic, Jesus never fixed someone's vehicle. If you're a plumber, he never fixed someone's plumbing. He never fixed someone's light fixture. He never babysat for a niece or nephew or an aunt. He never spent years being someone's aunt or uncle, being someone's grandpa or grandma. Perhaps you have. He never did the practical, everyday things that you have with your life. Now, you might think, well, those things aren't greater than healing the sick or raising the dead. Well, think about this. Churches all across America are still having a hard time filling the entire sanctuary to worship the Lord. But when someone passes away, someone who has lived their entire life giving to others, being a friend, being a listener, making meals, taking care of somebody else, taking care of grandchildren, and that person dies, typically every seat in the chapel is filled. I know, I've been there. Think about that. Churches struggle to fill seats to worship the one who walked on water, to worship the Savior of the world. But if someone passes away who gave love their entire life, you almost can't find a seat in the chapel at the funeral. So maybe you don't think that the things you have done with your life are in the same category or greater than what Jesus did. But maybe he thinks so. Maybe he thinks that what you've done with your life is pretty important and pretty impressive and pretty significant and meaningful. Think about John 14:12 once again. He said, whoever believes in me, not just missionaries, evangelists, nuns, priests, pastors, Bible translators, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing. And they, who is they? Whoever believes in me will do even greater things than these. He didn't say you could do greater things, or you might do greater things, or you simply have the potential to do greater things. He said you will do greater things. Sounds to me like Jesus Christ really believes in you. Sounds to me that Jesus, the Son of God, thinks very highly of what you've done with your life. So a lot of pastors get on YouTube and they say, believe in God, believe in Jesus. Absolutely. That's John 14, verse 1, in which Christ said, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. That's very important. That's the gospel. That's John 3:16. But I am also saying, believe in God, he believes in you. Jesus believes that you can do the same things he did, the works that he did. He believes that you can do greater things than he did. You can do greater things than he did with his 33-year life. And Philippians 4:13 tells us that God believes that you can do all things through Christ, who gives you strength. And Matthew 19, verse 26 tells us that God believes that all things are possible in your life. So, I'm recording this on the last day of January, last weekend of January. It's still the new year. Why don't you believe in yourself a little bit more? You believe in God. Now believe that he believes in you. You believe in Jesus. That's awesome. You're saved. Now believe that Jesus believes in you. So why don't you believe in yourself a little bit more? Take a deep breath. Exhale and square your shoulders. And say after me, I believe in God. God believes in me. I believe in myself. Now say it with confidence and boldness. Say it again. I believe in God. He believes in me. I believe in myself. One more time. I believe in God. He believes in me. I believe in myself. And reread John 14:12 in your own Bible and in different Bible translations. And know that the God that we believe in, the Jesus that we believe in, believes that you can do great things and greater things with your life, even this year, even today.